Hi, I'm Mari Pfeiffer, writer and web designer, and welcome to my channel. There are so many ways you can add animation or certain special effects to your website, and there really aren't any set in stone rules as to how to do it. But I do believe that the animation that you use should really be relevant or support the content that you have on your website, and you should also use it in moderation. Don't ever overdo it. So I'm going to show you a page where I put some animation on it that I didn't feel quite worked and didn't really support the content, and I'm going to show you what I replace it with so that it's much more effective and much more user-friendly. All right, so this is an example in which I've already put some animation on the page, some lightbox effect, which I like, but I don't think really works too well. So first of all, to tell you what this is a family blog that I recently started with my husband and our daughter. It's kind of a creative space where we're going to put our art and our photos and other fun things. And on our About page, I really wanted people to get this feeling of kind of lightness and fun and warmth. So for our bios, I put in these little links to text that it pops up in a light box, tells you a little bit, tells visitors a little bit about who we are, each one of us. And I think it works okay, but there was something about it that just kind of bugged me. I thought, I don't know, it doesn't really work that well. It's not really fun, or it's not as fun as it really could be and should be. So I looked around and I really thought about what kind of effect I wanted on this page for these three bios, and that's when I came up with the idea of putting in some kind of a flip effect. I'd seen it on another site. I thought it worked really well. I looked around and I found some ways of doing that. So let me show you what I came up with, and then I'll explain how I put it all together. Okay, so the layout of the page and the pictures are all, it's all pretty much the same as it was before, but I just swapped out the effects here. So if you click on one of our pictures, you'll get this really funny effect. And so our daughter, I thought for her it'd be really fun to have the coin spin, I think that's what it's called, or the coin flip. And you just click that and it goes back and forth between the picture and her bio. And for me, I chose a slightly different effect, obviously. This is called the open oven, or the oven open. It's like an oven that's opening, the oven door that opens, and you just click it and it closes back up. And then for my husband, I chose the diagonal effect. So there you have it. Those are three different effects using the same stack. This is the Augment flip stack that I used for Rapid Weaver. This is a Rapid Weaver site. And I think it's a fantastic little stack. It cost only, I think, $10. Really easy to use, really easy to figure out and configure. So why don't I take you into the edit mode of Rapid Weaver and I'll show you how I put it all together. Okay, so here we are in the edit mode of the About page of our blog. And all of the things that I used for this site I've got in the description box below, so don't worry about that. But this is Rapid Weaver. I'm using Rapid Weaver, and let's see, the Foundation theme by Joe Workman for Rapid Weaver, as well as stacks, and of course the Augment flip stack right here by One Little Designer. So all I did was I created one column foundation here. I added another column in which I put the header and the paragraph, and then below that added a 3-column foundation stack, and then added 3 separate Augment flip stacks within those 3 columns. And of course below that added an image, a header in the front side, and then the back side, that's where I put the paragraph. So as you can see, this is incredibly easy to set up. What you see in the front, that's, you decide what you want to put up there, and then of course in the back side you could have put another picture or anything else, but that's how I set it up. So to configure the Augment flip stack, just go over to the inspector, and in the Augment flip general section you can choose the effect you want. So instead of using a coin, I could have done a vertical or a horizontal flip, or another diagonal, a playing card, hover, or open oven. Open oven is the one that I used for my picture and bio. And you see right there, it's, for me it switches to open oven, and then again for my husband we switch that to diagonal. And below that you've got the speed at which this effect takes place. You can have round corners for the stack, as well as change the z-index if you want. I left this all at the default settings because I thought that just worked fine. You can match the front and back size easily by just clicking or unclicking that. And then you can also configure the Augment Flip Front, which is this area. You can see you have several choices there: icon click, custom image, hover. You can enable the background color or not. That's up to you. And then you can also set for more fixed sizes the max width and the max height for each front and back. So the front and the back settings are identical. It's up to you how you want to do that. Anyway, I think this is a terrific little stack. It was, I think I mentioned already, only about $10, which I thought was an incredibly nice price. And it adds a nice little effect there on the page, which I think adds a little bit of whimsy and also makes the page a little bit more memorable. So there you go. That's an example of using animation on a page that I think really works with this particular content. I'm pretty sure that my more serious clients, like my bankers and my consultants and investment advisors, would probably not want this kind of effect on their website. But if you have a business or a site that lends itself to a bit more fun, I think this is one of the effects that you might want to use on it. All right, that's it. So I hope that this has been helpful and interesting to you. If you like this video, feel free to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications so that you get the latest video that I have uploaded. And if you want, please connect and follow with me on Instagram, LinkedIn, and Twitter. And of course, please visit my website for more information about me and what I do. Thanks for watching.